Greetings. And don't let your eyes deceive you. This is Forza Horizon 2 for the Xbox One. I'm Agentwright, 1/4 for ProjectDETA, and, boy, decided to, record today for once. So, enough of the delay. Let's actually get this party started. Now, I actually don't know how loud it is. I just want to check. Odds I'm going to probably restart. 100% sure. This is also, I would say this is another test. Just to see how this is not the 60 frames per second, Elgato. But it's still, surprisingly, it captures this really well. Also, I'm not used to talking and writing at the same time. Mind you, I am very late game. Oh my god. I might just collision happens. Not sure if that was a boat. Alright, let's begin with how I feel with the system so far. Minus the constant service problems, minor things like every now and then, like friends would be out or certain things like purchasing would be out. That one don't affect me too much, because I don't have a job and I don't make that many purchases. The things, there's actually not that much that actually bothered me with the system. To be honest, I am somewhat glad I gave the Xbox One a chance, minus my pitiful driving. And I actually give Horizon 2 a chance as well, because I played Horizon 2 on the 360 and it was not good.
Alright, another win.
Really not good. But, and here my gigantic butt. But the thing is, oh my god, you just scraped all over the wall. What are you doing? But my gigantic butt is that, it just didn't feel right control-wise. I was sliding all over the place. I was crashing a lot. This is on the 360, not the one I'm doing now. This is just because, well, I'm talking and driving. It's something I just can't do. I can't play and talk at the same time. Which probably, if I do record some more Forza stuff, it'll either be like live, where like I'm actually talking to other players, or it'll be I don't want to describe it, or it'll be post commentary. Like most of the stuff for Warframe, I will be doing more Warframe because, surprisingly enough, I actually kind of like it. It started out like it's just one of those cash grabs, want to be like Destiny games, but when you start playing it more and more, it kind of latches onto you. You can't get it off. It's like that sad kitten that's by your doorstep every now and then when you open the door and you finally say, come into the house. Welcome. We're arms in, even though I think that's illegal in the U.S. I'm not 100% sure. Mind you, I've never done that. We don't own any cats. Oh, I don't know. That's a different discussion for later. Start the next race and I'll continue my comparisons between the Xbox One version and the 360. Well, number one thing that I can tell you that's completely obvious, besides the amount of times I had to race in the rain, is It's so easy to drift in this one. Yeah, I'm kind of racing this one very unorthodox, mind you. It's a lap simulator, so I can just chill. I should have just put it. What I should have done if I was going to do this, I should have just put it on the easy default. So I actually have to race that hard. But you know, man, you saw the level I am already. And mind you, I got this all. I powered through this game. Kind of like, you know what? My experience with this game is exactly like my experience with Need for Speed Carbon with a GameCube. Oh my god! I mean, I completely bodied through that game, just like this one here, which is kind. I don't want to say sad, but it was kind of like. Like, I've gotten to the point to where like I'm starting to do more online stuff now than single player things. Because all I have left is championships that I avoided like the plague. Now that the plague has caught up with me, and now okay, I did not do that. Yes, I have a system because I'm driving a muscle car. A four-wheel drive muscle car. Yeah, trust me. I literally had to do enough tuning to force it to drive like a supercar. Even so, even with all this stuff, it sometimes like to kick still. Okay, let's go back to the first topic. That was me and my comparison between this and the 360 version. The 360 version controlled like Horizon. Even though it felt like it wanted to control like the Xbox One version, which this doesn't work. Sorry, without that controller, without the trigger vibration, it doesn't work that well. Number 2. Graphic-wise, I mean, for the 360, it still looked good, minus a few things here and there. I mean, when I replayed the intro for the Xbox One version, it was kind of like obvious between the two. You know, it's just computing power. That's all it is. Next, the next thing is just little. I'm just gonna slowly turn into like little complaints. Like my only one major complaint is for the cross-country races. Could you extend the checkpoint out a little bit wider? I'm sorry, but my vehicle is going to be sliding all over the place. I barely make some checkpoints from time to time. Like, don't make it to where you can actually like cut the track. So you make it wide enough to where that you compensate. I can't talk. Between at least add distance for sliding, because sometimes you do get bumped by the driver tires. Next up, not even a complaint. Actually, what I kind of wish, if you are going to do like another map expansion, how about we go for uphill? I mean, there are some nice areas to drift. I mean, I just go here just to, you know, completely just destroy the rubber on my tires. I mean, absolute destruction. Between here and from videos I've watched on YouTube and on Twitch, apparently, give it a moment. Is it here? Yeah, right here. I know it's not going to be easy to show, but around this area here is another good spot to drift. And I've tried it, and it's pretty hard, but it does work. I mean, another fun one could be here, just mainly that one turn. But then again, that's just a personal opinion type thing. But yeah, this is like all the ones you see now. All of the bucket lists are the last set. It just drives me nuts. Some of them are really hard. Like they stripped fun and add challenge. I'm like, oh my god, this is more challenging than fun. Except for the skills one. Those are real fun, except for one. Until I figured out, oh, I have to run things over to get that type of skill points. But oh man, I forgot which. I don't know if it was the second bucket list or the first one. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Bucket list. Where was it? Okay, it was that one, number 13. I would say out of all the bucket lists so far, I had a blast. An absolute blast with 13. And I would like to have the tuning to 13. Because, oh my god, not only it took off, but oh man, it drifts like it drifts like it feels like you're playing Mario Kart drifting. That's how it felt, and it was just beautiful.